morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember humble self, the Banjari Benjamin Johnson SS Nachi, the only and one and the only of the Biafran evangelists. Now, always speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Hear me and hear me clearly. I have said this thing earlier before. I said it time without number that Nigeria does not have the capacity to pull the lion from the mouth of Finland down to the country called Nigeria to darkness.
Because when they said that
listen again.
Enjoy a social treaty with Finland.
Yes, I'm coming. Do you know the AGF? Fagbemi, do you know his position in the country?
He's Attorney General of the Federation.
The whole Attorney General of a federation. Do you know that after the president, you will get vice president. After the vice president, you get the senate president. Beside these three, the next person that have the right to rule this country, the next person should be Attorney General. Am I right? According to the Constitution. Do you understand? Then I want to speak on the position of the man that has, that has spoken to us, addressing this issue to let you and I to know that the people, the Nigerian bloggers has been deceiving Nigerians. I've been saying this thing, that truth is not being said in this country until when the truth started taking its place in this country. That is when Nigeria will begin to enjoy the truth, the light that is inside the truth. Now, AGF has come to debunk the information that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria. Was it not next month? Yes, next month. They said on the month of either June or July that they are bringing Simon Ekpa. Thank God, AGF, when I said it, that is not going to be possible. The reason why I say so, and reason why it will not be possible, is that Nigeria did not have any that kind of a treaty with the Finland. And in the Finland constitution, they did not have such case. They did not have such a thing in their own constitution. And another reason is this, that Simon Ekpa, being a foreign citizen, a citizen of Nigeria, have the right, are you getting it? Being a citizen of Finland, have the right to say no to that. And the other one is this, Nigeria and Simon Ekpa have a court case in the ICC, and Nigeria, they have been waiting for Nigeria to come and defend what? To defend with the allegation which they leveled against Simon Ekpa in ICC. Court have not seen it. Court have not even judged the matter. They have not discussed the matter. I wonder why the Nigerian bloggers came up. I don't know where they got the information saying that they are going to bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria without the court judge, without the court conclusion. It is the court that will give them the permission, even when they win. Not when they lose. If they should win Simon Ekpa in the court, it will be in the court, right there in the court. Or after that, they can even make a kind of demand of bringing Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. But the court have not seated. Nigeria have not visited the court to defend what they want, what they have said against Simon Ekpa. How come they are saying they want to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria? And Nigeria is a country, that violates human rights. They don't have respect for human rights. You understand me? On these things, it's in the platform of which Nigeria must sign before they can bring Simon Ekpa down to Nigeria. And all these procedures have not taken place. How come are they saying they want to bring Simon Ekpa? But glory be to God that the Attorney General of the Federation today, in person of Fagbemi, is now saying what I have already said it before, that nothing of such have taken place.
And let's not remember that even Simon Ekpa himself has still renounced his Nigerian citizenship. Talk to us in that direction.
Yes, glory be to God. Do you know why he said he's not a citizen of Nigeria, and at the same time he's still standing to deny Nigeria?
He returned the medals he won up here for Nigeria to Nigeria.
Yes, he denied Nigeria. He refused to accept Nigeria as his nationality, and all the medals he won for Nigeria, he returned it to tell Nigerians that how serious he was as at that time, even till now, how serious and how determined he has determined not to partner, not to have anything to do with Nigeria, not to have any relationship with Nigeria, not to have any connection with Nigeria. That whatsoever that connected them together is what they want to do, what? Return. And moreover, let me tell you, Nigeria is not even the country that sponsored him with that medal. He helped himself, but he only carried the flag to make Nigeria proud. Let me tell you, Nigeria is not a country that what one dying for. That is what it means. Nigeria is, I repeat again, Nigeria is not a country that what one dying for. That was why, after, suffering, setting himself, spending everything on his own capability to make sure he made Nigeria proud. How did Nigeria reward him? Because he's an Igbo man. Nigeria did not regard him. Look at the one that sacrificed himself under the time of military to risk himself to announce Abiola during June 12, 1993. Because of Abiola, he risked the life and declared Abiola the winner. Today, honoring to monument him for remembrance, look at Nigeria, look at Yorubas, look at the Fulanis stood up against it, that he doesn't want it, he doesn't deserve it. But his declaration, June 12, Yorubas grab it and maintain it, of which next month, June 12, you will see Yorubas celebrating it. You see federal government talk during Muhammadu Buhari, regarding Democracy Day as June 12th. But somebody that sacrificed for that was not recognized.
Okay, could that be the reason your brothers, the Igbos, of course, the youth in particular, refuse to embrace Nigerian army and carry Nigerian army?
Of course, that is why they refuse, because Nigeria is not worth dying for. Many of the Igbos have sacrificed themselves for this country. What did they get in return? What did they get in return? Nothing. So, Baba, let me tell you this for your information. By now, in 2001, I had an opportunity to become a naval officer. Go to PWD. You understand? Go to PWD. Then in PWD, I was, having my shop, my office at the Ikeja there. You understand me? I had the opportunity. I was even given the form to fill. And the one of the captain, the commander, told me if I am interested, he will send me to Zamfara and he will sponsor me. I told him that never, I will not serve this country. Which the man was like, why did you say so? You understand? Because the man used to call me the little boy. Why did you say so? I said my uncle, the senior brother to my mom, served Nigeria as a military man and he died. What happened? Nothing. I said my mom, the most senior sister, gave birth. His first son, Enyinaya, died as a DPO in Ariaria division. You understand? Today, where are the children? Where are the family? Are they staying in the barrack? No. How were they treated? So Nigeria is not worth dying for. For this, I am not going to serve this country. The man looked at me, he was like, I said, sir, another thing I used to watch on television. That is what I answered him. I told him, I used to watch on television. I see our people, those that serve Nigeria, the way they were dying, they don't pay them their money. So that's why I don't want to serve Nigeria. The man was shocked. He said, as little as you are, see how far you are thinking. I said, that is me.
Okay, apart from this, let me take you back to the international arena, where there have been conversation about Nigeria government running away from ICC to defend the allegation against Ekpa. I think that conversation is still on, and you look at it from what is coming from Nigeria this time around. You look at it, Nigeria is no longer interested in that case.
Of course, Nigeria. See, don't you know that the more they pursue Simon Ekpa case, the more they expose the atrocity. Let me tell you, do you think that the Oyibos are not watching, they are not seeing, they are not hearing what is happening in Nigeria? Ever since they stop Simon Ekpa, does killing stop? In fact, the killing multiply itself ever since they stop Simon Ekpa. So what is the essence of what are they going to tell the wife? What are they going to tell to speak in ICC? What are they going to tell the ICJ to convince them over the false allegation they leveled against Simon Ekpa, which they don't have a concrete fact.
Because for what is happening, look as if the Nigerian government is relying on Finland to carry on with the investigation and prosecution. They are not part of it.
Of course, Nigeria doesn't. The more you push, the more you get yourself exposed, the more you get yourself messed up. Nigeria doesn't. They have exposed Nigeria to nothing.
So it means Nigeria government are back out of it.
They have backed up, not even backed up. Simon Ekpa has conquered Nigeria. He won Nigeria, and that is why Nigeria decided to back up, because they don't want further exposure.
You mean he's exposing them?
He's exposing Nigeria. Look at what he's playing in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case. Don't you see what is happening? Look at the witnesses. See the way they are. Does it sound mature? Are you not seeing the way everything? They are just, making fool of Nigeria. The more. The one you are holding here in Nigeria is, in fact, I've already called Nigeria completely. Then you still want to go and add it. It's like when fire is burning already. You are using fuel to quench the fire. How possible do you think that would
be? It will escalate.
It will escalate the more.
And is that the situation we have on ground now?
Yeah, that is the situation we have on the ground. And that is why Nigeria have washed their hand. They don't want to do what? To further that case. Because to them, they believe that every country, just the same way they threaten Kenya and they intimidated Kenya, and they take advantage of that, over Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They believe that they will use the same intimidation, to intimidate this man, what's this called, Finland, Alexandra Stop, to bring Simon Ekpa. But now they are seeing it that, no, it is not going to be like that. That even Kenya themselves, who made that mistake, is regretting it now.
Now, could it be because of the standing of Simon Ekpa in Finland? Because the standing of Simon Ekpa is actually a politician in Finland, and someone who is very close to Alexander Stubb himself. Because we can clearly see some pictures where he was actually standing with the president of that country. Could that be the reason Simon Ekpa has become a mystery that Nigeria cannot crack?
Simon Ekpa is playing a major role, playing a major influence to the favor of that political party. Do you know that they lost? There was an election being held in Finland, which their party lost immensely as a result of the protests and as a result of what was happening to Simon Ekpa. Do you understand? The people were like revolting, going against that party. That Alexander Stubb supposed to have stood or stand on the side of Simon Ekpa. Why is he now dancing in favor of Nigeria? Because of that, the man himself had to rekindle his senses back. And Simon Ekpa is a very big fish. He has served the country. The country need to serve him.
You mean this is a paper tag for them?
Of course, they need to respect Simon Ekpa. It's a very big fish, wood fish in Finland.
So it means
do you know what it means? Baba, go and check. Ever in the history of Finland, nobody has ever pulled crowd in Finland. Nobody make Finland as popular as the way Simon Ekpa made them.
So it means it's an asset to them. Asset.
Yes, now it's a very huge asset to them. Very big one. Are you getting it? Very big one to them. The whole world. Do you know that Simon Ekpa have made Finland to be all over, even inside the water? There are no country, even the one that is here to march. No country you will go today that you will not hear about Finland. That you will not. That will mention Finland. You will not mention Simon Ekpa. Once you mention Simon Ekpa, you mention Finland. Are you hearing me? And once you are mentioning, you definitely know that these people are popular. Simon Ekpa, God use him, to make Finland as popular as they were today.